next part, I will talk a little bit about the writing course.
Okay, PJ back. To finish this silly video, I first have to show you my shirt. This is the shirt featured in Sports Day. See, I'm running? No, okay, I'm not really running. But the reason why I'm showing this in the Geek Freak Flag video, because one of my students, Anyi, the lovely Anyi, decorated my sports uniform. This was our team logo, the dragon, but the students it was up to the individual student to decorate the rest of the uniform as befitting their personality. So she decorated one arm with the Galactica symbol, the Battlestar Group 75 symbol, and on the other side, this is supposed to be a dog tag, the Galactica dog tags that the characters wear on the show. And the back shows a picture of a Cylon, the bullet heads anyway, the metal robots, and it says call sign Zookeeper, because that's what the students have taken to calling me. Well, their original call sign for me was Bright. Ding! But I said, no, don't call me Bright. So they picked up Zookeeper. Okay, the last thing I wanted to show you is that it's not just about the drama. My coworkers and many of my students think it's just about watching the show, but it really isn't. In addition to watching the show, the students get a script like this for every episode. And there you go. You can, I don't know, sorry, it's kind of bright there. You can, you get the point. Anyway, it's a script that's been slightly modified to make it a little bit more accessible to L2 second language students. And at the end of the script, they get a vocabulary print. Let me just turn that off for a second so you can see this. Maybe you can't see this. I don't know. Anyway, it's hard to see on here. Oh, there we go. It's a vocabulary print. We're looking for academic vocabulary, words that are in the frequency of between 2,000 and 3,000 most frequent words in the English language. So the academic word list, basically. And as well as idiomatic and particularly useful or interesting phrases. They get a sheet like this with anywhere from 8 to 15 words per episode. And then twice this semester they are tested on the vocabulary. Mostly we focus at reception as opposed to production, because they are not the most frequent words in the English language, but they are likely to see them in university texts or lectures, discussions, things like that. And Galactica makes a particularly good show for that, because the issues are government, freedom, democracy, human nature, philosophy, faith versus reason, issues such as that, so that it lends itself to social sciences and the humanities, which most of our students end up studying. So they have the vocabulary sheet, and then they get an essay print, and every other episode they have to write an essay, because the ultimate aim of the class is persuasive essay writing. And just give you an example, this is one of my students called Crazy Girl, that's her nickname. But look at this, she's writing an essay here. This is not her first language, but it goes on 1, 2, 3, 3.5 pages there, in which she is writing about, in this case, she's discussing whether humanity, whether our flaws outweigh our value or not. But that's amazing that a second language student can write about something like that. And that's why I'm very proud of the class, because although it is my otaku geek class, the fact is the students, by and large, work quite hard. They do 10 essays over the course of a 15-week semester. They have 2 vocabulary exams, and they are exposed to 15 hours of lecture of university-level listening and reading. So I'm quite proud of their efforts, and most importantly, I get to use my Galactica. So I hope this has been informative, or probably sad, I don't know. But I was teasing one of my lovely students, Summer is her nickname. I called her a geek. Her and Anyi I called geeks. So I promised them that I would do a video blog showing my geek side. Lastly, among that theme, here are my Galactica pins I got off the internet. This is the fleet pin, which all the colonial officers and crew have. And this is the flight pin that those that are certified for flight wear. The only other pin I'm missing now would be the command pin, which is kind of like this pin, but has command wings, not these wings. In any case, that's the only other pin I'm missing. Now, let me explain myself. If I were back in my home country, I would not wear these pins in public. I would not wear this shirt. I am an otaku, but I've never been, I generally speaking, I keep my geekness well hidden. Well, actually, I don't keep it well hidden, but I keep it as discreet as I can. But in this case, my over-the-top craziness does seem to encourage some of the students to get into the program, and more importantly, to care enough to be able to work hard enough to get something out of the class. It is not a AP class. There is no, unfortunately, our school does not have college credit courses, but it's as close to an AP level course in terms of both content and amount of work required. And I think a large part of that goes to the quality of the drama and the craziness of the teacher. And actually, there are two teachers. And though she's normal, and I'm the weird one. But the point is, the kids certainly seem to enjoy the program, and they're doing a lot of quality work. And both Ange and I are quite impressed with their efforts. So.
It's a really good course. I think most of the students love it, and I certainly enjoy it. And more importantly, I get to fly my freak flag high, my Otaku Galactica stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching.